Do you remember who you are? Do you remember who you are? Hey, this is Rosemary Nonny Knight, and I'm just here to remind you right now of who you were created to be. Before life happened, before events, circumstances, craziness came and took you over, before all of that, do you remember who you are? Or who you were? Who you still are? Because right now you're walking around with an identity of being broken, an identity of being uncertain, unsure, not knowing how to move forward. But really, you do know. You do know. Deep within, there's an awareness that you are here for a particular reason, a particular purpose. The thing is, you've convinced yourself that that is impossible, that it's too big, or it's too small, or it's too unnecessary, or it's too whatever it is that you've decided that it's too much of. And so you're going around looking for something else to do. You're going around telling yourself that you need to settle into doing this thing that you're doing right now that doesn't feel great, that doesn't allow you to express who you really are. And so day by day by day, you are telling yourself over and over again that who you are is not good enough, that who you are is not enough for the planet. But you forget that there is no mistake about you. You were placed on this planet for a reason at this time, in this day and age, with access to incredible facilities that would get you to share or allow you to share your voice with the world if you would just say yes. But you don't remember who you are. You're still living to who others have told you that you should be. You are still living to others' definition of what is acceptable and what is not. You have forgotten who you are. You are like that person. In fact, I'm even writing about that this morning. You are like that person on their way to an orgasm. You know, you're all excited, all ready to release, but then you forget. And so you're just tense and unable to get to the end, and you start to tell yourself, well, I don't really need that really. So I'll just try and live in this place of unfulfillment. I'll try and live in this place of, well, I'm not there yet and I may never get there, so, oh well. Honey, do you remember who you are? You are born to deliver a particular message in a particular way. And you know it. That's the crazy thing. You know it, but you keep fighting it, telling yourself you can't do anything. You can't do what you want to do. You think it's too big for you or it's too unreasonable. When last did a reasonable person actually change the world? Reasonable people live smaller lives. I'm not saying we want to get rid of reason altogether, but I am saying that that cannot be how you make your decisions about what you do next. You are not broken. You are whole. You are loved. You are cared for. And you have a purpose. And you know what it is. And you've always longed to make that difference in a bigger, a bolder way. But you've got to agree. You've got to allow yourself to start to express the words that are bubbling up inside of you, to allow yourself to unleash the power that is inside of you. Sometimes I talk about this stuff and it feels so out there, but you know if I'm speaking to you. And if I'm not speaking to you, then you know as well, and that's fine. But I'm only speaking to those who have always known that they're here for a big reason, or a reason, you know there's a purpose to you, except you've allowed yourself to forget. And it's time to remember, to stop putting the limits around what your vision could be. You know what you want. Just surrender to it. Decide, you know what? I'm done with trying to live a reasonable, limited version of my life because I'm not even happy in this. So why not? You're expending energy to keep a life going that you don't even completely truly enjoy because you know there's more to you. So why not just give your energy to, you know what, I'm going to figure out how to take this vision inside of me and make it a reality. I am here to make a difference. And I am called to do it in a bigger, a bolder way. And yes, I can figure out how to make money whilst doing it. So I can take care of myself at the same time. Spirit speaks within me. And I know that there's more to me. And I surrender. I choose to surrender, to live it out, to make my life a masterpiece. Wow. I know that I'm here for a reason. I know it. You must know this. Come on, affirm it to yourself. There is no mistake about you. There is no mistake about the dream in your heart. None at all. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter where you were born. It doesn't matter who you were born to. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. It doesn't matter any of that stuff. All that matters is that you finally say, yes, I will live out this call on my life. Day in, day out, I will figure it out. Because I remember who I am. I remember who I am. And I choose to live it all out. To figure my way, to find my way and stop waiting for some kind of, I don't know what, signal from the heavens. This is your signal. Right now, that vision you have inside of you is your permission to move. Right now, just agree that I remember who I am and I choose to live it out. I start afresh this very moment to be all that I am born to be. I choose to love every part of me and to stop trying to stifle it. I choose not to see myself as unreasonable or deluded. No, I love me. I love all of me because there was no mistake made when I was created. I am created in the image of the divine and I am made to do a good work on this planet. And I choose to express all that I am. I remember who I am. And I invite you, honey, to join me for the Self-Love Personal Transformation Project. I invite you to step into a personal transformation from being uncertain, being unsure, to being someone who knows that you're here for a reason and that you will figure out how to make it a reality. To dig deep into your soul, to remember who you were born to be before life happened and took you off course. To put yourself back on the narrow path to your destiny, knowing that who you are is enough and you are here for a reason, and that the words, the things that you want to express inside of you, the books, the art, the music, the products, the services, the stories, the experiences, the history that you carry, there is a need for it on this planet. And so you are going to love all of that enough that you are going to put it out there. Join me for the Self-Love Personal Transformation Project. Be done with playing yourself down. Go over to rosemarynonunite.com/self-love. Take a look, join in, click the button on there, join in. It is time for you to remember who you are and start to live from that place of your destiny. Yes, Ivy says, sorry, I just opened my eyes because I'm just talking from spirit inside and I just see you guys responding here. Yes, and thank you for listening in, Amanda, as well. Come on, guys, it is time for us to step up and remember who we are. Join me for the Self-Love Personal Transformation Project. It is time. It is time to fight for and to deliberately design the life you are born to live. I do not say these words lightly, honeys. You must fight. It's like the kingdom is taken by force. Come on, we must fight to live out the life that we are here to live, because it's not just about us. Yes, it is about us first, but it's also about the impact that we will have on this planet as we truly step up as lights on this planet. That we choose to shine the light, to remember who we were created to be, to know that there is no mistake about that message, that desire inside of us to be all that we are created to be. Don't you know that you are created in the image of the divine? There is something inside of you that needs to be shone on this planet. That is how you do your bit to change things. Do not see yourself as some kind of small little player. No. You do not know the impact you will have when you fully own who you are born to be. Remember who you are. And again I say, fight for, deliberately design the life you are born to live, because everything inside of you wants to. Come on now. It's rosemaryhoneynight.com/self-love. Go join in. But make a decision today that you are going to live out the call on your life. You are going to make a difference in a bigger, bolder way. You remember who you are born to be. Much love.